Hey everyone, happy Wednesday and welcome to our weekly crafty session. My name is Anne Granger and I'm excited to be with you tonight. I so look forward to my Mondays and Wednesdays. It's the highlight of my week, especially when I know I come home, I eat supper, and I'm going to be crafting with my friends around the world. That to me just warms my heart. Welcome to my happy place, aka my studio. My name is Anne Granger and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the beautiful town of Dorchester, Ontario, Canada. And I'm excited to be with you guys. Popping on just a few minutes before 7 so Facebook can let you know I got live and lets me check my settings. So today is Wednesday, September 25th. Oh my gosh, I just thought about it. Like 3 months today is Christmas. October, yeah, 3 months today is Christmas. Oh my gosh, have you started Christmas shopping? I have. But it's still a lot to do. I cannot believe that. Anyways, we're almost at the end of September. It just feels like yesterday that we were starting September. Where did September go? Let me check my settings. If you're here, say hi. Let me know you're here, where you're watching from. Please comment, like, and share my videos. That's how we get more crafty people into our community. I always go live Monday nights at 7 p.m. and Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. So how does it work? Monday nights, for the week, I pick a product of the week. I've actually got my weeks all planned out from now till Christmas. And then I designed projects around that. So this week, we're focusing on the Autumn to Remember stamp set. And you're probably thinking, well, I don't know where that is, Anne. I've never seen that. Not to worry, I'm going to show you where you can find that. So then on Monday night, I created a double-page scrapbook layout with you. So I create a single page, and then what I do is I show you the other half so you have a double page. And then I upload that video to YouTube and to my blog. Then on Wednesday night, I come live with a card class because I know that there's many people that either scrapbook or just do card making, or maybe they do a little bit of both. So I am diving into both of those worlds to show you what you can do with our products. I have been scrapbooking for like the past, I want to say 16 years, kind of got out of it, getting back into it. I had a goal over the summer to scrapbook with one of my friends every Thursday. And I'm so excited to say that Stampin' Up! Has actually brought scrapbooking products line and into a new product line. So I'm super excited about that. So tonight we are creating a card class to go designed around a stamp set. The stamp set is more focused on scrapbooking, but I also wanted to show you how you can use it in card making. So grab a coffee, grab a hot chocolate, grab a tea. Maybe you're eating dinner, maybe you're making dinner, maybe you're just hanging out on the couch before you go to bed. All those time zones, we're excited you're here with us. So if you've been following me for the last few months, you know that I'm a huge chocolate lover. So I have my bowl. I haven't really ate much because I haven't really been in here I've been in and out of my room, but I haven't really been picking at my chocolate, which is probably a good thing. I'm trying to be really good. I'm trying to dedicate Wednesday nights and Saturday nights as my snack nights, or where I have a treat. So tonight might be one. I don't know what I'm craving yet. But I know once hockey starts, that'll be Saturday night hockey for me. So, all right. So I'm going to put my chocolate away just so I don't drop that. And we're going to flip the camera. Let me show you the stamp set we're using tonight. And then I'm going to flip the camera and I've got lots to share with you. So this is the stamp set we're using. It's called Autumn to Remember. And it is part of our new scrapbooking line that was released on September 4th. So it's been out for a few weeks and it's huge. I love it. And I'll explain more about it when I flip the camera. So tonight we are making 4 cards using that stamp set. And I'm going to show you how you can earn those card kits for free. So let me flip my camera. I can actually keep my blinds open because it's kind of an overcast day today. Well, it was a sunny day, but it's definitely overcast right now. I thought it was supposed to rain all day, but it was definitely humid. I'm ready for the humid weather to go. I'm ready for some cool weather where I can open my windows and front doors and let the sun shine in and the cooler temperatures in. All right, so checking my settings, everything looks good. If you're here, give me a thumbs up or a heart so I know that the view looks great. So as I said, we're showcasing the new Autumn to Remember stamp set. We're going to be making 4 cards tonight, and 2 of them are actually fancy folds. And 3 of the projects, I actually went back and cased myself from a previous project, and I'm going to show you them also. So from Monday night, September 23rd to Sunday, September 29th, if you place an order using more than $50 before shipping and tax using this host code, you're going to get the 4 cards we're making tonight. The only thing I can't include is stamped images, but you will get everything else. Plus, if you order, you will receive a PDF with all the supplies and measurements to create these cards we're making tonight. So you're probably thinking, well, Aunt, I haven't really seen this stamp set before. It's not, where do I find it? That's right, it's not in our annual catalog. It's not in our September to December, but it is in our new scrapbooking line. Our new scrapbooking brochure came out on September 4th. This brochure coordinates with our September to December catalog. There will be another brochure that comes out in January that will coordinate with our January to April catalog. So I'm super excited to share with you. If you followed my Monday night's video, you would know that I walked you through this whole brochure, explained everything. But I just wanted to point out a few things, and then I'm going to show you some stuff, and then we're going to get into card making. We are carrying new 2-toned cardstock. I have to admit, when I first heard it was coming out, I wasn't sure what to expect. But after getting this cardstock in my hands, I absolutely love it. It's lightweight, it's smooth. There's so much you can do with it. So right now, our 2-tone cardstock comes in Garden Green, Pool Party, Real Red, and Black. But not to worry, you can get more colors, and I'm going to show you how. We also have an amazing new color called Whisper White Willow. It's very close to the White Daisy if you were a Close to My Heart maker or customer, and you're going to love this new white. It is a true white. Our 2-tone paper comes in 12 by 12, great for card making and scrapbooking. It's 2-sided, which I'm going to show you in a minute. One has a white core, the other is a solid, and it's great for using in stamping, punching, even in card making. There's so much you can do. All right, we have, I'm going to call these like suites. We have a new suite called Reindeer Memories, which coordinates with the Reindeer Day. And then here's all the things you can get with it. We're just going to skip through because we're going to dive into these a little bit later. But if you want to watch my video on Monday, you could definitely. We have a snow day that coordinates with our Snowy Days suite. We have a Halloween one, and I would probably pair it with the Spells and Potion one bundle that's in our online exclusive. So that is there. But the one we're focusing on tonight is actually called Autumn to Remember. On Monday, I featured this scrapbooking workshop kit and showed you how easy it was to put together. I said if you were new to scrapbooking, wonderful, easy way. If you're card making, you could use this also in your card making. But what I wanted to point out was that in the Autumn to Remember, you can order extra designer series paper called Sweet Days. I'm going to show you that in a minute. The Autumn to Remember stamp set, which I already showed you, which is right here. And you can order Autumn to Remember cardstock. So those 4 suites that I just showed you each have 2-tone cardstock pack. So this is what we're going to dive into now. So let me show that. And then I have a resource for you that I will be posting on my blog at some point over the weekend. Okay, Sweet Days Autumn Designer Series paper. You will find this paper in that new scrapbooking brochure. If you're shopping online, you will find all these products under our memory keeping product line. Love the pattern. So you get 12 sheets, 4 of each pattern. So you've got a green, an occasion, some pecan, and then you've got these beautiful like fall with animals and fall with trees. Then we have this beautiful, as I said, new 2-tone paper. So I'm just going to show you the paper. As I said, it's very smooth and it's 2-tone. So you can see one side is dark and one side is light. But what I've done is I've just cut them into 6x6 to show you. And I will be labeling them. I just ran out of my labels for my Dymo maker. So this is Pumpkin Pie. So you can see the 2 colors. And I was watching my friend Patty Bennett's video when she was showcasing it. And one of her customers says the 2-tone almost looks like our stamping blinds, because in our stamping blinds, you get a light and a dark. And I thought that was a really great way of comparing it. You're getting a light and a darker color of the same color. So Pumpkin Pie This is Pool Party. This is Garden Green, so you can see the like colors there. Here is Real Red, so you got your light and dark on the Real Red. Here is Old Olive, so you can see those. This is Mossy Mellow, so you can see the light and the dark. Here is Cajun Craze. I really like this one. This is Early Espresso, and if you've been around for a long time, you used to remember Stampin' Up! Used to have a color called Chocolate Chip. Does that not look like chocolate chip? So excited. I was so sad when that color retired. Granny Apple Green. Now black is really interesting because here's the black, but the offside looks grayish. So you have like a black and gray tone. So there's black. Here is Poppy Parade. Here is Gorgeous Grape. Here is our new White Willow paper. It's very white. And if I was to compare this to our basic white has a little bit more of a yellowish tone to it. So if you're looking for a true white, this paper is beautiful to stamp on and create with. As you can see, I started to label and then I ran out. So here's Petal Pink. And then, oh, not sure where my other pecan pie went. Maybe it's in my stack from Monday. But here's the dark, here's the light. I showcased it Monday, so maybe I just put it with my stuff on Monday. All right. And before I dive in, I do want to just let you know that Stampin' Up! Just sent out this resource yesterday. Amazing. Our new 2024 annual catalog. Some people really like it. Some people have their opinions. And some of us are missing our favorites. So Stampin' Up! Created this 11-page resource that showcases all the Designer Series paper, all of the dies, and all of the punches. I will put this up on my blog for you guys to be able to download it. But right now I'm storing this with my catalog and I'm going to highlight it up. So really great resource tool. All right, so let's dive into our projects tonight. So our first project, as I said, a lot of these projects I actually cased myself, but this one I did not. I just kind of basically winged it. Sometimes I think of things in my mind and then I'm like, oh gosh, I hope they turn out the way they want them to. All right, if you're here, say hi, and if I don't see your comment, I will definitely comment after because sometimes it's always wonky with Facebook. But know that I will be uploading this video to my YouTube channel, so I would suggest subscribing to my YouTube channel. Also, join me over on my blog, which is www.stampwithann.com. And don't forget to sign up for my newsletters, because guess what? You guys are the first ones to find out what my product of the week is. And you also get a recap email on Sunday listing all the two of the videos and projects, some of the projects that we made. All right, we're using Old Olive. Actually, sorry, that's Granny Apple. I have cut a piece of that Sweet Days Autumn Designer Series paper, so just like that. And I'm going to do it opposite of what I did on mine, just so you can see the difference. So super cute. So we can go ahead and secure those down. I've done some of the die cutting tonight just to help us because there is a lot of fussy cutting with this stamp set. Unfortunately, this stamp set does not have any dies that go with it. So you do have to fussy cut. So I just thought I would save us some time, but not to where I'm going to show you where my dies came from. I am using a deckled rectangle, which came from the deckled rectangle die. So you can see it's probably the 4th size down. So that's just a visual there so you know what that looks like. I was trying to think, I wanted something to put a big long greeting on, so I knew that would be perfect. Let me show you the card. I forgot to take it out of the thing. So here's the card we are making. And I thought September to Remember would be fun because you could put, maybe you went on a holiday and you wanted to send a message as a thank you. September to Remember could be a great birthday card if you have someone who celebrates their birthday in September. Or maybe you just want to write somebody to say, you know what, thanks, I had a really great month with you. This would be a super cute card to do that. So we are going to bring in our paper piercer mat, just because I find with our photo palmers, and when they're really big, I want to make sure I get that crisp clear. Usually I stamp on my grit, on my glass mat, but sometimes when the blocks are really big, I tend to go for a bigger one. All right, so I've got our stamp. We are using the deckled rectangles, and we're going to use the color Cajun Craze. And I'm just going to move my paper over so I don't lose my ink. Okay, so just super, and we're just going to stamp it right in the middle. All right, September to Remember. This, like I said, this would be a great title for a scrapbook page. Let me just, I have my cleaner off to the side here. Just gonna spray it up. All right, let me get that all the way. Put that back. Then we're going to bring in some white paper. So I'm just gonna I got ink on my hands. Let me just wipe it off so I don't get that on everything. And we're gonna bring in a little stamp. I almost think it looks like a little bit of a watercolor stamp, just the way it images. So we're just going to stamp those so you can see they're right there. I'm going to close up my Cajun because I have a habit of sticking my fingers into things and I don't want that. And we're just going to cut this out. So like I said, there's a lot of fussy cutting tonight, but that's okay. Let's put that there. We'll go quick. I want to say thank you to all my new YouTube subscribers. Thank you for helping me grow my community over there. I love reading your comments. Make sure, like I said, subscribe to those channels in my emails because that's how you find out what's happening in my studio. This is our last week of fall. Here in Canada, we celebrate Thanksgiving early. Our Thanksgiving is the second weekend in October. So we are switching to some other holidays that will be happening in the next little bit, and then we'll be full on Christmas for a few weeks, and then we'll be doing some fun everyday stuff. Okay, so let's bring in our thing, but I'm super excited to share all those with you. I've been having a lot of fun creating lately. It's a good way to de-stress after a busy day. All right. Now, I would put white in my inside, but I ran out of white paper. How can you run out of basic white? It's en route. That's okay. So that's why I did not put any whites in my cards. I am just going to use a glue dot and pick up this little piece here. And I'm going to pick up a little piece here. Just tuck it there like that. Okay. And I kind of wanted it to look like they were floating. We're going to bring in my twine. And remember I said to you it was like a hot mess. If you've been following me, I don't know what is happening. I think they're loading it from the other way, where the end piece is in the bottom of the piece. The other day while I was watching a video, I was in a group, a meeting, and I literally pulled apart my Real Red and unwind it and rewind it. So now it's not going to be a hot mess when I use that every week. But my linen thread, I use it all the time. Okay, so let's pick up on that bow and let's put that down right here. Okay, so now I'm bringing in these new embellishments, and sometimes I feel like we miss things in the catalog, but these are from our September to December catalog, and they are called Druzy. D-R-U-S-Y, Druzy adhesive back. But look at them. Look how sparkle they are. Aren't they beautiful? So I thought they would work perfect with my projects tonight, and I thought I would use the gold because it almost looks like a little bit of like copper on your page. A lot of our embellishments sadly are not available, just because that just tells you how popular they are. But not to worry, they're coming back. All right, there is our first card showcasing our Autumn to Remember stamp set. Isn't that cute? So like I said, you could use this for a lot of different reasons. All right, so let's go on to our second one. Our second one is a fancy fold. Just close up some drawers here. All right, and I'll show you the card we are making, and then I will show you all the pieces. So this is our fancy fold. So you would open it like this, and then like this, and write your message. Okay, so we're using that Sweet Autumn paper, and I paired it with Cajun Craze because that was one of the colors, and then I just pulled in those leaves. So I'm going to leave this here. Can I, if I put that there, will you guys see that? Just let me check and see once that comes up. Oh yeah, I think you will. Perfect. Okay, so I have a piece of our Sweet Autumn Designer Series paper. I've cut our pieces. I've already die cut our circle and our banner, and if you know me, you probably think, well, I know where they come from, Anne. You're right. They come from the Stylish Shape dies, my favorite. I have a white for the inside. Oops, and I just dropped all my dies in my basket. I have a basket that sits beside me, and I put things in there as I go. All right, as I said, if you place an order, you're going to get the measurements for these fancy fold projects, and then that way you can recreate them. Okay, so I've already cut my cardstock and I folded, and then we're going to fold this little piece here. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of decorating, and then we're going to assemble. This Designer Series paper goes right there. I want to say thank you to those that have placed orders this week. You guys are going to love these cards. So when you do order a card pack, I will send you the cards in the mail. Fortunately, it has to be here in Canada. Can't sell outside of Canada. And then I will send you a PDF with the video link and this PDF for all the supplies. So then you can rewatch this video and put your cards together. All right, so we have that. Oh, and I meant to do this before I did that. So let's just pull this up. I'm talking and not paying attention to what I'm doing. That happens. All right, so we are actually going to adhere this here like this, and then this becomes like our magic flap. But I want to hide some of this with our white paper. So I am actually going to use our tear and tape just because I feel, if people get this card, they might be opening and closing it a bit more. So I just want to make it a little extra sturdy. So this is our tear and tape. And then, like I said, you just literally peel it off. A lot of people use it for card making and scrapbooking. Some people prefer this more than like our runners, tape runners, but totally up to you. So I just try to like eyeball it. See where I'm at here. Sometimes I even just go like this to make sure it looks good, and then I fold it down. All right, so happy with that. So let's bring back in that basic white and put that down. So see how when we put that basic white down, we actually cover up that. Now we can go ahead and put this down. Oops, I cut that a little too big, so let's just... There we go. Just had the wrong little measurement there. All right, so let's go ahead. Now, this is the one side, but I'm going to use the trees because I think our trees are starting to change here. Actually, as I'm looking out to the sky tonight while I'm doing this video, the sky is a beautiful orange sunset. Oh my gosh. All right. You can totally put this die cut this way. I kind of wanted it to be a bit off so that when the person opened it, it would go like this. So when you adhere this down, we're going to pop this up with dimensionals. Don't put dimensionals down here because then your card would stick and that would not be fun. Actually, we're going to assemble that after. So here is, I'm just gonna put this off to the side for a minute. Here is our greeting. I am pulling in, because the stamp set doesn't have a lot of greetings, I'm pulling in the everyday greeting. You can find this on our online exclusives. I believe it's still there. I didn't look, but it's beautiful. I love the cursive with the bold, and it goes with our everyday, or sorry, our greetings of the season, which coordinates with the greetings of the season dies. I love these dies. If you're looking for dies, now I mean, they have tags, but you've seen me use these in different ways. So this is a great die set if you don't have one, and the everyday greeting and the greetings of the seasons work perfectly with this. So we are going to use the one that says hello. We're going to stamp that in pumpkin pie. As I said, our leaves are starting to turn here. I've been walking every day, and I'm starting to see the beautiful reds. I took a picture of the tree at our work, and I'm going to post that in the next, post it by the end of the week so you guys can see it. And then I'll take a picture of it again in a few weeks, and then you can see the colors. All right, so we have that. Now I'm going to bring back in that white, and I'm going to bring back in our Stampin' Pierce just because we are using more of a solid image. So I want to make sure that we have that good, solid stamped image. All right, so we're going to stamp one in pumpkin pie. Now I can go ahead and close that. We're going to stamp one in crushed curry. These are great fall colors. So if you're thinking, what are great fall colors? These are it. Pumpkin pie, crushed curry, real red, old olive. Those are some great fall colors. All right. And here is pumpkin pie. Okay. Oh, sorry, this is Cajun Craze. Wrong color. We're going to leave that out, so we're going to use that again. And I actually have, I did not have this card. I thought I cased myself, but I think I cased it from another design. All right, so let's just put this here, move this over, and we're just going to quickly cut these out, and we're going to adhere them to our circle. So we can bring that back in. I'm just going to quickly cut these out. I should have probably stamped them and cut them, but they're not that hard to cut. This is where I wish I had like a assistant sitting beside me, and I could be like, or like someone doing videos with me and be like, okay, I'm gonna stamp, you're gonna cut. They could be cutting while I'm doing that. I should see if my daughters would do that one day with me. That would be fun. All right. I can't believe how early it's. Ooh, you see the sky right now. It looks like it's on fire. It's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Someone go take a picture if you're here. That's love. My goodness, it's so beautiful. It was definitely muggy today. All right. So there is our pumpkin. Let's go just cut these other ones. So I'm literally just, sorry if I'm not in the view. I do need to bring it closer just so I can see what I'm doing. So this is a beautiful maple leaf, and here in Canada, we have maple trees, and our maple trees are the ones that usually turn vibrant colors. I love like driving down a road and that's all you see is these vibrant colors. It's my favorite season, fall. I love everything about it. The cooler weather, like sweater in the morning, shorts in the afternoon, sweater for an evening walk, longer, you know, just, it's just, I love it. It's so much fun. And of course, pumpkin and apple, everything. As I'm watching the sky, it's getting definitely more red towards the west. that's still like that when I'm done this video, I will take a picture, but I'm afraid we might miss that opportunity. They're painting the sky tonight. They're doing their handiwork. All right, we're almost done here. Okay, let's just cut that off. All right, so there's our 3. We're going to pop these up, and I'm just going to randomly place them down. No random way. Okay, so we're gonna put our pumpkin pie down, and then our Cajun, and then our there we go, our crushed curry. So now we're going to put dimensionals on this, but I'm just going to put this down so you can see. Let's just put this up here more. So as you know, I'm going to hang it over a little bit off my flat, but I don't want to put dimensionals on this part. So I'm going to hold that and put my dimensionals on this side. And then once I have them where I want them, I'm just going to peel it off. And let's just go, oh, let me make sure I have there. And then we're going to put on our banner. And I'm actually going to pop the banner up on top of my leaves. Like this. So that kind of covers those leaf stems. And we're going to bring back in those gorgeous adhesives we were using. Right, and we're just gonna put like one there, one here, and we're gonna put one down here. All right, so let me show you our finished card. There you go. So when your person that you give this to, they would open it like this, and then your message would be inside. How fun is that? So I'll show you the sample, just different, I just placed my leaves in a different way, but there they are for you. Okay, so that's our second card. Our third card, I actually, when I saw the leaf, it reminded me of a card I did a few years ago, and that card was oh so popular. Oh my gosh, it was like one of my top hit videos, I think, way back. Let me just make sure this is a good fit. Okay, so we are using thick white as our base. Okay, I'm just gonna set that off, and then we have a basic white piece. So let me show you the card sample that I'm going to recreate. This one was done a few years ago, and it was called using a stamp called Softly Seedling. I still have it, I love it. I thought I would envision walking in the forest and seeing the trees, the leaves hanging from the trees, and when I look up from the tree, I see red, orange, and yellow. So that is what I wanted to create. So this was a card that I did a few years ago, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to recreate that with this stamp set. So let me show you how that is done. All right, we definitely need this, and let me show you the project we are making tonight so you can see how it resembles. So here you go. Just the leaf is a little different, but I think it still gives you that same effect. So this is what we're making tonight. So I'm just going to put that over there. So the first color we are going to use is Real Red. Now I just randomly stamped, didn't necessarily put them in any order. If you want more red, you can do more red. So I kind of stamped this way. I stamped this way. You know what? I'm actually going to put a little bit more red in this one, because I do like the red leaves. Okay, so we used Real Red. Then we're going to come in with Pumpkin Pie. And I probably should have went down a little bit lower, but that's okay. Pumpkin Pie, and we're just gonna kind of come over top there. And I feel like no matter how many times you did this project, you would have a different look each time. I went more heavy on the red this time, where on my sample I went more heavier on the yellow. So bring that in, and we're just going to fill in, I should have put a piece of paper down, those other colors, stamping over like that. So there is that. I kind of like the more red. Okay, so let's put the yellow away. I think I need to add some more color. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Now, we're going to bring in the greeting once again from the Everyday Greeting. And I could do a thinking of you, but I thought it would be fun to do like birthday wishes. Maybe you have a person who celebrates their birthday in the fall. And sometimes it's fun to get a card that resembles your birthday. I know I have a birthday in the winter months. And it's nice to get a birthday card that's actually meant for, like, made for you in that birthday month. Okay, so because I'm doing birthday wishes and it's 2 separate stamps, I'm going to stamp the word wishes first, and I'm going to stamp that in Old Olive. So I really stuck with those colors that look like fall. Now, because I'm using my glass mat and because this is a little thinner, I don't necessarily need to use that paper piercer mat. So there's wishes. Now, the one thing about the stamp set is you can mix and match. So we could put best wishes, but we could put anniversary wishes. I decided I would do birthday wishes. So let's bring in, oh, not hello. We want birthday wishes. And the reason why I wanted to do wishes first is so that I knew exactly where to put my birthday, because you didn't want to have it run out of room. Okay, so let's put that away. And put that there. And I'll close up my green ink pad. Always get in the habit of closing the ink pad. I'm telling you, you know how many times I've stuck my fingers in or dropped my project in an ink pad. It's not good. All right, so let's bring this card in. And there you go. Now, I chose not to put embellishments on this because I felt that the card itself it spoke for itself. So as you can see, I was more heavy on the yellow, where on this one I was more heavy on the red. So there is our card featuring the Autumn to Remember. That was a quick and easy. You could easily mass produce these ones. And you can change it up for different colors too. Like you could do the crushed curry, the pumpkin pie, and Cajun craze, or you could even add a little bit of green in there. But there is our third project. So our last project for the evening is another fancy fold. And I'm going to show you my sample and where my inspiration came. I was looking for a card and I came across this one and I was like, oh my gosh, I remember this one. I loved it so much, I thought I would recreate it. So with this fancy fold, you open it here and then you open it here. So this is what we're going to create tonight, but I'm going to show you how to do it using this new stamp set. So let me show you what that looks like. So it goes like this and like this. And as you can tell, I have no white because I ran out of the white. All right, so I'm going to put this here so you can see it. I'm going to put this back over here so I can put that away. And I'm going to bring in our pieces. Okay, so we have our Cajun Craze piece, which I need to order more of. I've been using a lot of it. It's funny how you only really use Cajun Craze during the fall. I have my piece that's going to go right here. So we're going to use, that is that Sweet Autumn Designer Series paper. Ooh, we're almost out of Okay, so just like that. We have this piece here, but we're going to use, you could use that. You know what? Let's use the opposite side so you can see the difference, how the card looks 2 different ways. All right, so then I would put a white in there when I have it. So let's just move this off to the side. We have this piece here that we're going to fold, and I'm just going to give this another good crease. Okay. We have our white that's going to go here, and we have a white that goes on the inside. And I actually think I might have used the new two-tone because that looks pretty white. Okay, so that's going to go there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and hear this down. And once again, because I feel that this card is going to be opened multiple times, I'm going to put tear and tape on my piece. So just right here, tear and tape. Now that, see, I looked up and now the sky is getting definitely darker. I must remember to close my blinds before. Oh my goodness. All right, we're almost done here. All right, so I am going to adhere. So you make sure we want our card to open to the right. We don't want it to open to the left. So you put your adhesive here. And then I'm just going to like make sure it's centered. And I'm going to put it right there. Okay, so see how our card is going to open this way. You can write your message and then you can put something in there. So we're going to tuck this off to the side while we do what we need to do. I am going to bring this back in and we're going to stamp hello in Old Olive in the bottom. Just because I want to make sure we put that down so we don't forget. Once again, that hello is from that everyday greeting. So if you're looking for a great stamp set for greetings, highly recommend the everyday greeting that pairs with the greetings of the season dies, which are right here, which I thought I used, but I didn't. Maybe I just pulled them out to show you that they coordinates with that. All right, we are using the leaf stamp that is part of the Autumn to Remember. And I just wanted to add like a little bit of leaves in our background. So just like that. All right, and we're gonna bring back in that stamp that we've used all night, the maple leaf. So we're actually going to now just set this aside for a minute and we're going to put the green away and we're going to bring back in Cajun Craze and we're going to stamp 3 maple leaves in Cajun Craze, which I'll probably have to get some more white. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3. You can tell my stamp has been well loved. So with our photo palmers, they will turn to color if you're using a lot of dark pigment colors. Not to worry, it does not affect the stamping. It just means your stamp is well loved. That's how I see it. It's well loved. All right, so that is the Autumn to Remember stamp set. If you're just scrolling through Facebook and you're like, hey, what's this video is going on right now? Welcome, welcome. We are using the Autumn to Remember stamp set tonight. So I'm showing you 4 ways of using that stamp set. All right, so let's put our Cajun Craze away. And we're gonna put this away. And we're gonna put this away and we're gonna cut out our leaves very quickly. I'm gonna put this away because it's more of my, oh, I need that for my toy. All right, so let's go ahead and cut this out. Okay. Just quickly doing some cutting here. Sorry, I need to have it closer to me just so I can see to cut it. I'll try to be more in the video. Okay. And all right, so there's one. Quickly cut out these other pieces. Just quickly trying to cut here. Stay tuned, folks. We can chat about life while we cut. If you are a part of my newsletters, I am making a big announcement tomorrow. So you're going to want to be part of my newsletter, announcing an event that I'm doing in November. Registration opens tomorrow. So that's the reason if you're here in Southwestern Ontario, you would want to be part of my newsletters, or across Canada. Unfortunately, this one is more local. I hope you can join us. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to spoil the fun. But super excited for the fall. We have a lot of fun fall events. Okay, there is our thing. So let's bring back in our card. Here is what we did. So we're going to bring in our adhesives. And I'm going to adhere this one down flat. So this one's just kind of go like that. Then I'm actually going to pop this one up. I'm actually just going to trim that a little bit because that's going to drive me crazy. Okay, so we're going to pop that one up, and then we're going to pop this one up. Okay, so we're just kind of like laying those leaves down so they look like they're falling in the leaves. And then we're going to bring back up. We can go ahead and secure this down now. Oh no. Oh yes, good. I thought we were going to run out. All right, so there's that. Just like that, okay? Now, let's go ahead and bring in some twine here. Look, see? It's getting to be a hot mess again. Oh, maybe I could use this one. Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay. Okay. Sometimes I like to do this is I just take a big piece of twine. And what I do is I fold it. So I'm going to fold it like this. And then I cut it. And then I make it like it's doubled. Oops, hopefully I didn't cut that too short. Let's try it. I'm gonna line these up here. That should be good. Okay, so we're gonna go like this and like this and like this. Oops, and I just kind of pull till I have what I need. Okay, and then I'm just gonna use those. When you're cutting with like twine or ribbon, I should have did a little bit more. Definitely want sharp scissors. So I have scissors that I use, like there are paper snips that I only use for ribbon. And I actually have some of our old ones that we used to have that I absolutely loved. All right, so we're gonna put that there. All right, so let's put that away. Put that away. And let's bring back in those pretty gold. I'm excited to use the silver ones. I think the silver ones will be beautiful on some Christmas projects. So let's put one there. Thought it would be fun to put it on the end of my hello and my H. And let's go up there. All right, so there is our last project for tonight, featuring the Autumn to Remember stamp set. What you guys think? See how you can take that stamp set that's designed more for scrapbooking and use it for card making. Let's bring back in all of our cards tonight and show you what we did. And I would love to know which one was your favorite. So here is number 1. Here is number 2. Hopefully I can get them all in here. Here is number 3. And then here is number 4. So I'm just gonna try to pull that down there for a bit. So I would love to know if you're watching or watching on the replay, I would love to know which card was your favorite. I always ask my class attendees when they come, which one was your favorite? 1, 2, 3, or 4. So let's just do a quick recap. We use the Autumn to Remember stamp set that you can find in our memory keeping section in our online exclusives, which is part of the new scrapbooking brochure line. Then, I'm just gonna hold that there. Then, if you were to place an order in my online store using this host code from Monday, September 23rd to Sunday, September 29th, I will send you the cards, the kits to make these 4 cards next week. I prep them and then I do the PDF and then I send them out. The only thing is I can't stamp your images, but you could use the card basis and create your own cards at home with a different stamp set. Or if you're like, hey, I really like that stamp set and I want to order it, then you're going to want to order the Autumn to Remember. Then I will mail it out to you if you're here in Canada. I can only ship to in Canada. And then I will do the PDF and an email and a video link and email that out to you so you know have that. So you can create when the card kit comes to you. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Have a fabulous rest of your evening. Have a fabulous weekend. And I will see you next Monday night for our next crafty session and our new product of the week. Bye, everyone. Have a great night.